Yeah, I think obviously it's just kind of one day there, but yeah, in some of the drills, I think it's exciting to have the chance to play with them, and yeah, I think we were having fun out there. I think Tip and I are pretty familiar with each other, so yeah, we'll see what happens moving forward.
How can you two sort of complement each other? I know, from whatever you saw pre-camp to today, how can he make you good and you make him good?
Yeah, I think I probably have to shoot a little more because I think his playmaking ability is really good, and I think he also likes to shoot the puck too. So I think as long as we're using our creativity, and I think we can probably read off each other well.
When you heard the news that he was signed and everything, are you immediately thinking like it might be pretty interesting to play in a line with this guy?
Yeah, I mean he's obviously super skilled. You see a bunch of the videos and hear everyone talking about it. So yeah, I think that's kind of what I like to do is try and do some skill stuff and things like that. And yeah, like I said, it's exciting to get the chance to play with him.
Boost your confidence to see that your name is kind of slated next to him?
I mean, yeah, like I said, it's just one day in camp, so I don't know if it really boosts the confidence, but like I said, I'm excited to play with him.
You just talked to Torts, and he said that he views this, I guess for you kind of every year has been a big year, but he views this as a very big year for you in terms of getting the trajectory on steady upwards rather than up and down. Do you have a different mentality coming into the season, or pretty much just trying to build off of?
Yeah, I feel like every year has been the biggest year for me. I think it's the same thing every year. So, yeah, just try and build off what I did. I think he's probably right, and I think that's been one of the things is maybe just some inconsistency throughout the season. So, yeah, try and be more consistent and build off what I did, and yeah, hopefully contribute a little bit more too.
Is there anything you did during the offseason to maybe help with that, with the consistency?
I mean, it's kind of hard to say in terms of that, like until you start playing actual games. But I worked really hard and tried to improve in a bunch of areas of my game. So yeah, until you start playing, it's hard to kind of, I don't know how you would really practice consistency. But I think as long as you're doing the right things and working hard over the summer, I think it should pay off for you.
Do you feel physically stronger being on the puck, battles on the walls?
Yeah, I think so. I think definitely put on some more weight since when I first came here as a 20-year-old. But yeah, I feel stronger. I think that's definitely one area I can improve on is some of those one-on-one puck battles. And I'm never going to be a super physical guy out there, but I think if I can win some more one-on-one battles and then get the puck to my teammates after that, I think that'll help me a lot.
Do you have any expectations for yourself for this upcoming season, some goals that you set in place, or just something that you want to achieve on this?
I don't know if there's certain numbers at all. I think kind of like I said, just be more consistent, and I'd like to get to a point where I can be relied upon late in the game from a defensive standpoint. So I think in the past that's kind of hasn't been there. So that's something I'd like to work on and hopefully get to that point. And yeah, I'd like to score some more goals this year. I think everyone obviously does, but if I can shoot the puck more and maybe get into some of those better areas, I'd like to put up some more goals.
I know it's early in camp, so you guys may not have even broached the subject with the coaching staff, but we just talked to Torts, and he mentioned about this summer the power play was a major focus internally for them. Has it even been spoken yet with you guys in terms of even generalities of what changes might be made?
Not really specifically. I think until we get into the games and kind of start getting into figuring out what the units are going to be, I think maybe there's been some smaller conversations on the side, but yeah, I think it's obviously something that needs to be improved. I think that's pretty glaring, and yeah, I think obviously having Mitchie come over, I think he can help a lot in that area. So yeah, just keep working at it and try and find new ways that we can get better.
With Mishkov, I saw during the skate test you came over and you put your arm around him and kind of tapped him on the shins. Like, What's it been like communicating with him? It seems like he's picking up his English pretty good.
Yeah, I think he understands it for the most part. I think sometimes it's a little harder for him to say what he wants to say, but yeah, I think everyone's trying to make him welcome, and he seems to have a great attitude, and he has fun out there. And yeah, I think obviously I'm sure the skate test can be a little bit daunting when it's your first time. So yeah, just trying to maybe cheer him up during that time and tell him to keep going.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thanks
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Thank you.